Let's go on. We got. I guess we just use logos. So chat. I feel like I have to only. I can only do Super Bowls from when I was like alive, but LIX that was last year. Um. LIX was last year. Chat, last year's Super Bowl, we could all agree that was like F tier, right? We can all agree that was like F tier, terrible Super Bowl. I feel like, yeah. Let's just be like, I'm not that old, not that old. Add a row below, not that old, because not that old. Like Super Bowl III, no. Super Bowl II, absolutely not. What's this? XXV25, not that old. Super Bowl IV, no. Super Bowl V, no. Super Bowl 13, no. XL, Super Bowl XL, that was between the Steelers and the Seahawks. I think that was like low key. That was actually, it wasn't a great Super Bowl. I think it was like C tier. Super Bowl 50 chat. Super Bowl 50, Denver Broncos versus the what's it called? Carolina Panthers. That was the Von Miller game, Peyton Manning's final farewell. I'd say just because the defense hooped so much for Denver, it made the game a little bit better. But offensively, that game was pitiful. I'm going C tier for that. First World Championship, AFL versus NFL. Not that old. Not that old. All right. 53. Super Bowl 53. Super Bowl 53 was Patriots Rams. That was F tier. Holy fuck, that was a terrible Super Bowl, chat. Chat, that might have been the worst Super Bowl ever. Like literally a 10-point game was one of the worst Super Bowls of all time. Oh my goodness, bro. I remember like being hyped for that game too. That was disgusting. Like we could have had Saints versus Chiefs that year, and no, instead we get that abysmal matchup. All right, what was 52? What was 52? Oh, Eagles Patriots. Oh, that game was cinema, chat. That game right there was absolute cinema. I'm gonna go A tier, maybe, chat. I don't know if 52. I don't know if 52 was S tier. Nah, it's different Hunter Reynolds. Different Hunter Reynolds. I'll put an A. I'll put 52 A tier, chat. That Eagles Patriots Super Bowl was definitely a great Super Bowl, elite for sure. I'm going A tier though. I feel like there were a couple Super Bowls that were just a little bit better, that had like maybe a little bit higher stakes or something like that. Better finishes too. I feel like it's got to be an elite finish for it to be like an S tier Super Bowl. But bro, A tier is not bad. A tier, I think A tier is about right. Now, Super Bowl 51, Atlanta versus New England. Let me make sure that's right. Wait, hold up. LI, okay. Yeah. New England, Atlanta, S tier Super Bowl, chat. That was mind you, I was going to school in New England at the time. I was rooting for the Falcons wholeheartedly. I hate the Patriots, hated Brady, hate Belichick. I'm talking my shit on Snapchat, chat. I'm talking crazy on Snap when Atlanta went up 28-3. And then, yeah, we all know what happened after that. It was bad, bro. It was bad. They was on my ass the next couple days, but it is what it is. Win some, you lose some. Any tips for a freshman running back on varsity? Learn the playbook. Do whatever role you got to do to get on the field. LIV. What's LIV? LIV 45, maybe? Oh, no, 54. Chiefs versus 49ers. I feel like Chiefs 49ers in 2019 was I feel like that was like a calm little I feel like that was a calm Super Bowl. I would say B tier. Like it wasn't the best, wasn't the worst. Two great teams for sure, but I think kind of the end of that game was a little bit of just a runaway from Kansas City, so I'm going B for that. LV. That's Patriots or not Buccaneers, Chiefs, I think. Yeah, Buccaneers, Chiefs. This one was D tier for sure. Terrible game. I would say the only thing that keeps it out of F tier is the fact that Mahomes like hit some crazy throws, hit some crazy plays, but yeah, for the most part, that Super Bowl that was bad watch. Bad watch right there. Terrible. Yeah, just can't put it much higher. All right, we can put this over here. This here. Why do they use these big ass images, bro? All right, just move all the ones I just did not see. Now his receivers couldn't catch, but like that throw he made, that falling throw he made, that I ain't gonna lie, that was like, come on, Chad, that throw was insane. Literally, they put it in Madden. That shit was in Madden. Like, nah, that throw was tough. LVIII, is that Vegas? Who was that? LVIII. Oh, Chiefs 49ers. Chiefs 49ers. I'm gonna go. Chat, I don't know if it was S tier, chat. I don't know if it was not. I forget y'all are young, but I wouldn't put that in S tier, bro. I don't know if I put it in S tier, chat, because I can vividly think of like 4 Super Bowls that I would say were better. I'll go S tier for now. If I put 3 Super Bowls above it, though, I'm gonna bump it back down to A tier. But we'll get there in a second. But nah, matter of fact, I'm going A tier. I'll go with high A tier here, but. Because I don't think it wasn't a better overall game to watch than that Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl. The Eagles-Patriots Super Bowl was definitely a better game to watch. LV 52 or no 57. Kansas City Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles 1. That was a good game, chat. That was a good ass game. Good ass game. I'm going A tier with that one too. I'm going A tier. Low key, that Hail Mary at the end, that shit bumps it down to an A tier. But another great. We've had some great Super Bowls. Definitely had some great Super Bowls. Who was this? Oh, Rams Bengals. I forgot about this one. Chat, Rams Bengals. That was a banger game. I think we can all agree on that. I'm gonna go A tier again. I'm gonna go back of A tier with that, but that was definitely a clean game. I feel like the holding penalty that at the end was just a little bit. I'm gonna go B tier. End was like slightly anticlimactic. I'll go top of B tier. There. XLIII. Who is that? Was I? XLIII. Oh, chat. I think a lot of y'all weren't going to be alive for this. I don't even think. Steelers, Cardinals, Ben Roethlisberger, Santonio Holmes, James Harrison, Larry Fitzgerald. Chat, this game was absolutely elite, chat. One of the best Super Bowls I've seen in my lifetime. Yeah, this is going top of S tier right now, bro. Like, is there a short highlights we can watch? I just want to see a Bowl XLIII. Oh, there we go. 2-minute highlight. Let's get it. 2-minute highlight. Chat, this shit was legendary. Nah, you good, Ryder? You good. I just want y'all to see, like, because there's someone watching right now, CC, that doesn't know about anything about this. Like, chat, they was hooping back then. Absolute hoops. Shoulder pad is definitely fat as hell. Boom, picked. It's like, oh, stay up. Get a block. Get a block. Larry Fitz. Chase him down. Running into people down the sideline. Strip the ball. No. Touchdown. If he was short, chat, it would have been GG's like half over. Off his dome. Off the dome of Ike Taylor. Hell of a catch. Hell of a throw. Hell of a catch. Oh, I forgot. I forgot it was the safety. I forgot. And then, hey, chat, just sometimes you just gotta watch. You just gotta watch and see, man. 240. Game on the line. What do we do? Man, we just get our team downfield. And then we have an absolute. This might be the best throw in Super Bowl. It's a top 2 throw in Super Bowl history, I think, chat. Chat, top two throw in Super Bowl history. Literally perfect. Perfect ball placement, but yeah, no, that is 1000% top of S tier. Who was XLII? Was that Giants-Patriots? Giants-Patriots, chat, the helmet catch, 17-13, 18-0. That's a... Yeah, chat, I think this is it's top of A tier. Only because it was like the defenses definitely took over. I don't know though. I might go S tier, bro. I might go A tier. It's an A tier Super Bowl. Definitely A tier. But like that was a game where I would say it wasn't even bad offense, bro. That Giants defensive line absolutely took over. Absolutely took over that game. And like mind you, that was the best offense probably ever in league history at that point. And like completely got shut down by the Giants. Now, CC, exactly. XLI, I'm thinking that was Saints, Colts. Yeah, Saints, Colts. Oh no, Bears, Colts. I vaguely remember this Super Bowl. This is like the first Super Bowl I kind of remember. I'm gonna go B tier. It was a fine game. What did I say? No, I just said it's funny that I always say y'all are young, and then you were like, I didn't know where that catch came from. XLIV. I think this was. Yeah, this was Colts, Saints. I go hold you. This game was a lot closer than it was closer than people remember. Because Indy was driving down, and then Tracy Porter with the pick 6. I'm going B tier. Actually, I'm going back of A tier, bro. There was like an onside kick, pick 6. My first Super Bowl was Bears Colts. I remember the Devin Hester kick return for a tud. XLIX. Ooh, what was that? I want to say maybe Giants-Patriots 2. Oh no, XLIX. Patriots-Seahawks. Patriots-Seahawks. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This is one of them games that this is why I didn't want to put that one in S tier, because yeah, no. Patriots-Seahawks, 1 yard to go, chat. They had one singular yard they had to get, and they throw a pick at the goal line instead of handing off to Marshawn Lynch. Malcolm Butler, hell of a play. People forget Jermaine Kearse made a crazy-ass catch right before Chris Matthews taking over the game out of nowhere. That was a league game. XLVII. Steelers. Not Steelers. I'm thinking maybe Ravens-49ers. Wait, what did I say? XLVII. A lot of words. XLVII. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that's one. Broncos, Seahawks. Yeah. F tier that. Oh my goodness, that game was terrible. XXVII stand for 27. X is 10, 2 10s. V is 5, 5. The I's are both 1, so XX 20, V 5, 2 plus 2, 7. That shit was over after the first play, bro. Once I seen that safety, I was like, it's GG's. It's over with. Wait, what number Super Bowl was that? Oh, 48. XLVII in numbers 48. Okay. XLVII, take one away. Okay. Ravens 49ers chat. Brothers going against each other in the Super Bowl. Power went out, had a whole stoppage in the game. Like literally had to stop the game for a little minute after the Beyonce halftime performance. Game went down to the wire too. Do I dare go? We had a Jacoby Jones touchdown, kick return for a touchdown. San Fran almost came back, not quite though. I'm gonna go A tier. I'm gonna go A tier. What did I say? What was XL? I mean, shit. That's like Joe Flacco's claim to fame right there. I mean, shit. That's why John Harbaugh's still coaching. John Harbaugh ain't winning that one. It would have been GG's. He would have been gone a minute ago. Oh, Giants-Patriots. That's right. And then XLVII was what? There. All right. XLVI was Giants, Patriots, part 2, 4 years later. I go hold you, chat. This right here is, I think, the greatest throw in NFL history. Like, I don't know, given the magnitude, given where the ball was located, the difficulty of throw, I don't think there was ever a better throw in NFL history than this one right here. Like, literally, there was one place it could have been, chat. One place it could have been. And it was there. Like, it's the best throw in football history. The literal best throw. Shit is insane. Like, in between two defenders, on the sideline, outside shoulder. That was such an elite catch. Such an elite throw and catch. Oh my goodness. And mind you, I was a Giants fan back then too. So seeing this was like, holy shit, bro. I was like going crazy watching that. Both feet in. Oh, that's a dot, chat. That's an absolute dot. Yeah, I'm putting that A tier too. Let's go A tier with that. Ooh, not S tier. Let's go A tier. I say it was like right around these ones. No, he literally. Well, no, the 2 runs he went on the playoffs, he was elite during those runs. But yeah, no, like after that, it was not exactly a illustrious career. XLV Packers Steelers. This was a calm game. Like, it was another one though where Green Bay was kind of up the whole time and Pittsburgh was trying to play catch up. I'm gonna go B tier. It wasn't like, go top of B tier. All right. Did not watch Super Bowl X. Did not see that one. Did not see that. Do not remember that. Lucky, I don't really remember the rest of any of these. I think XXI was Giants Broncos. Yeah, I was not outside for that. 30. What was Patriots Eagles Super Bowl 2005? What number was that? XX, whoops, XXXIX. XXX. I don't even see it. Oh, XXXIX. I will say though, the Super Bowl logos used to have way more aura. Now I think it's a lot of things back in the day. Back in the day, a lot of like logos, jackets, stadiums, restaurants, like they just had more aura, more personality. Um, like now, the little stretch where it was like LIXLIX, LII, like that, it was super bland, super boring. I kind of like how they incorporate the city into it now. But yeah, nah, some of these back in the day were actually like look super tough, look super cool. But yeah, all the rest of these didn't really have a true represent or recollection of, like, some of them I was born for, but I'm sorry, in 1999 I don't remember what happened. So yeah, just add all the rest of these to not that old. But yeah, this is going to be our Super Bowl tier list right here. I'm just gonna show you, y'all gonna see it just because I'm not gonna butcher the numbers. I also think it's cool how the Super Bowl uses Roman numerals. I think something like that is kind of tough. That is kind of tough in my opinion, but yeah, we've had some definitely banger Super Bowls. Low-key, the Super Bowl, I think, as a whole in my lifetime has been something that has been like a elite sporting event. Like, it's been a great watch for the most part. Like, we've had a few duds, obviously. Like, I'd say 4 of them were just absolutely like, what the fucks? And then 2 of them were like, they're cool, but eh. And then for the most part, it's like, all right, we got great watches. And then, yeah, now these 3 up here, these 3 are 100% the pinnacle of Super Bowls, in my opinion.